It's been a tough first-round series so far as we move on to a crucial Game 6 in the Eastern Conference playoffs. From American Airlines Arena in South Florida, tonight, the Miami Heat taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They're in the driver's seat, leading 3 games to 2, with a chance to close things out here at home.
And Ed, it just feels like them being at home in their own building, they know. This is the night they need to take care of business. This is their best shot. They don't want to face a Game 7 on the road. So I think it has to happen tonight, if it happens at all.
Trae Young goes to the right side. It's good.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
To P.J. Tucker. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. John Collins here against P.J. Tucker. Deep 2 there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. For 3, man, that was a tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Tucker. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Butler to bring it up. 5-point game. Tucker, Capella's on him. Over to the right side. That pass stolen by the Hawks. P.J. Tucker, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's the Heat with the possession. Has a chance, won't go. Probing the defense. To Trae Young. Down to 5 on the 24. And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Now a steal by Atlanta. To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Oladipo to Butler. Goes to the left side. To Butler. old school. Backs his man down for the basket. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I just
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Oladipo. Butler to P.J. Tucker. Here's Atlanta. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Here's a chance from long range. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
John Collins against Tucker. Five on the shot clock. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. 5 to shoot for Miami. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Rodney Magruder with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To P.J. Tucker. Victor Oladipo. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. From long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo. Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Oladipo to Butler. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. To Trae Young. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oladipo. For 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
John Collins sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Williams into the front court. Up by 6. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Williams across the timeline. Up 6. John Collins defended by Markieff Morris. Tough mate through traffic.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Oladipo. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Fires the 3. He was all over him. Oladipo into the front court. 9-point margin. The drive right to the basket. Not that time. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Miami's got it. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Williams into the front court. The lead stands at 9. cleans it up.
The NBA Playoffs 2022 one-round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
Every possession on the road is critical.
Spinning shot won't fall. Nice pass to get things going.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To Kevin Knox. Not today.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
For three, that no good. Off the mark. To Williams. Offensive rebound. Another follow. No good. Williams to Kevin Knox. Gets it at the top of the key. To Kevin Knox. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Hawks have it. To Kevin Huerter. To Williams. The jumper's off the mark. Baller into the front court. His team down 9. To Oladipo.
The NBA Playoffs 2022 one-round Game 5 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 3 Milwaukee Bucks, Seed 6 Chicago
And
Bulls.
Victor Oladipo, quick catch and shoot that time for 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Kevin Huerter. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oladipo picked up by Gorgui Dieng. Oh!
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Shot from in close, no good. Butler to bring it up. Margins 8. Nothing going here on that drive. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Down low for Dieng. Shot from the lane won't go. Oladipo. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Kevin Huerter. Williams. To Kevin Huerter. Deep left corner. Has a look. off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Kevin Knox to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Beyond the arc for three. Not going down here. To Williams. Kevin Knox. Short jumper misses.
The NBA Playoffs 2022 round Game 5 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 8 New Orleans Pelicans, Seed 1 Phoenix Suns.
Here's a chance from long range. Huerter can't connect that time. He'd have the basketball. To Oladipo. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Trae Young to Williams. Trae Young to Williams.
The NBA Playoffs 2022 round Game 5 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 2 Memphis Grizzlies, Seed 7 Minnesota Timberwolves.
From long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Capella. Turns and slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Down low, Gallinari. From the painted area, won't go down. Miami with the basketball. To Oladipo. Probing the defense.
The NBA Playoffs 2022 round Game 5 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 6 Denver Nuggets, Seed 3 Golden State Warriors.
To Trae Young. For three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Trae Young. Capella. To Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. From the outside, no good. It's the Heat with the possession. To Oladipo. Hawks have the board. Capella, he'd come up with it. To Oladipo, trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot, no good. Oh, and a putback.
You see, to a lot of people, it's an oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things, but that's what the great ones do.
To Trae Young. Over to the right side. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, though.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time. To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Tucker. To Oladipo. Fires the three, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Atlanta ball. To Trae Young. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. He'll let one fly from half court. So, Game 6 now at the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Hawks have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The Heat are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And it's hard to believe this team is losing after hitting so many three-pointers. The scoring is great, but the lack of D is holding them back. Have a look at the leading scorers, the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
It doesn't seem fair to nitpick either team's first half performance, particularly when you consider how well each team shot the ball. In a variety of ways, these guys are battling back and forth offensively. It's made for an interesting game.
Player of the half.
Danilo Gallinari was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Miami. For three, it's no good. Shot's not going down. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Tucker gets it in the left corner. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
John Collins, defended by Tucker. And hits off a killer step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Oladipo, not that time. Here comes the screen. Got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trae Young. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Tucker to Butler. Jimmy Butler, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Old school equals high percentage.
Pass stolen by Miami. Butler goes to the left side. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Miami's got it. Here comes the screen. Magruder. Capella's on him. To Oladipo. Tucker. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Tucker to Butler. To Kevin Huerter. Shot from the lane won't go. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down three. Butler to Oladipo. Beyond the arc for three. And Victor Oladipo can't fault the defender there. Hits the contested three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
To Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
He'd have the basketball. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot from long range. Huerter can't connect that time. To Butler. To P.J. Tucker. Oladipo. Goes to the right side. And Jimmy Butler. Deep two there. Won't go. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Trae Young. John Collins here against P.J. Tucker. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most of the time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. To Trae Young. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Butler into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. No good. Deep left corner. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. 4-3. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Miami with the basketball. Has a look. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Trae Young. Trying to cash in. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Trae Young to Williams. Not that time. It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Takes stock of the floor. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Trae Young. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Butler to bring it up. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. Butler picked up by Gorgui Dieng. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Trae Young to Williams. The drive right to the basket. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Williams across the timeline. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the 3rd. To Trae Young. Down low for Dieng. Whoa! What a finish! Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Has a look. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Hawks with the lead. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in. Entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the 4th quarter with, more importantly.
Has a chance. Williams' shot won't go. Jimmy Butler. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Has a look. A shot no good there by Williams. Oladipo into the front court. All even here in the fourth. Missed a wide open look. Lou Williams tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Butler. Driving right to the basket. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Hawks with the basketball. Williams. Screen coming. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Bogdan Bogdanovic trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. Butler can't get his shot to fall. To Trae Young. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Trae Young. Victor Oladipo swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oladipo to Butler. Defense making the ball carrier work. Jimmy Butler for 2. Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. Screen coming. Oladipo over to the right side. To Oladipo. Butler. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Trae Young. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down 3. to P.J. Tucker. Victor Oladipo with the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Screen coming. To Kevin Huerter. Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
They get it down to Tucker. It was right there. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Goes to the right side. Butler. Slams it down.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. John Collins against Tucker to Kevin Huerter. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Now a steal by Atlanta. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Kevin Huerter. Pass stolen by Miami. To Oladipo. Not that time. Capella knocked loose. He'd get control. Runner here won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Trae Young. P.J. Tucker pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Tucker matched up with Capella. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Baller into the front court. His team up by 1. To Oladipo. Deep right corner. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. The screen sets him up for 2.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Miami's got it. Oladipo against Clint Capella. Surveys the floor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
John Collins, defended by Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Rodney Magruder rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Tucker, guarded by Clint Capella. Clint Capella, able to recover with the block. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
To P.J. Tucker. Short jumper misses. Here's Atlanta to Trae Young. Probing the defense. Looks to make a move. Has a chance. Shot for Collins, no good. To P.J. Tucker. Clint Capella with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Capella. Ah, rocking the rim. Now the Heat gonna use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Butler against Clint Capella. Now a steal by Atlanta. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game. Danilo Gallinari at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. 20-footer at the buzzer. And the rebound pulled in by Capella. The Hawks are victorious. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
With the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks. The Heat are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Danilo Gallinari is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.